So what's up guys, and welcome to a new career mode series on the channel. Yes, it is a new career mode series. We did do the QPR series, I lost the save and I was like, why not? We bring something new to the channel, and it's going to be a Premier League side, and it's going to be Newcastle United. It's going to be the Mag. We're gonna take on the Mags, and I'm gonna give them a 2 million transfer budget. With them having the Saudi owners now, they're a rich club, and I'm gonna give them it. But the thing is, for the first season or two, we are going to be realistic with the signings that we are going to do here with Newcastle United. We're going to advance. We've built the manager. We're going to play on world-class difficulty. The transfer window is going to be enabled. I don't want international job offers. I just want to focus on this. And then, obviously, we're going to play 6 minutes a half. So I might lower that down to 5. Yeah, I'm going to lower that down to 5 so we get a quicker gameplay and stuff like that. Let's get into this then. I'm really excited for this series. If you are, you know what to do. Smash a like, subscribe, and do that good stuff. So in this episode, I'm going to do the, talk about the squad, look at players that we should potentially sign, maybe in the transfer window. But then, let's advance.
Welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
There it is. The Dan Griffo era here at the Mags at St James's Park. Really excited to get started. Then pre-season, I'm going to take the most one, but we're not going to play the pre-season. We're just going to sim that. Let's look at our messages then that we've got at this club. So we're going to ignore that. Let's look at the vision and expectations for this season. So then, the confidence rating, we're at 80, we're at a moderate, and the latest objectives then, so they wanted to sign 4 players in the youth academy assigned to each following positions: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, forward. Finish the season with a profit of 279.5 million. Signed 3 players born in Europe. Youth development then, I've already read that. We've read about the brand exposure, financial, we've done that. Domestic success, want us to finish the mid-table in the Premier League. Reach the semi-finals on the Emirates FA Cup. That's a big ask, but hopefully we can do that. And long-term within the two seasons in the Premier League, finish in the UEFA Europa League spot, and then continental success is nothing, as we're not in the Champions League and stuff like that. First scout reports come back, we'll have a look at that. Instructions. Let's look at our youth academy report. Let's see who our sort of star is. And looking at it is Iker Costa with a potential of 72 to 94 potential. He's age 15, the Mexican goalkeeper. Next one, we've got Jan Jensen, left wing back, age 16, 54 to 72 potential. And then Marco, Ahmed, and Victor Kadlec from Czech Republic. I'm going to leave them all there. You guys can let me know what I do with these youth academy players. But let's look at the squad then I've got here at Newcastle. So this is probably going to be my best lineup yet, and it is Nick Pope, Kieran Trippier, Fabian Scar, Botman, Dan Burn, Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Willock, Almiron, Callum Wilson, and St Maximin. You've got the likes of Isaac there and Chris Wood for striker options. And then substitutes, you've got Chris Wood, John Joe Shelby, Fraser Forster, Longstaff, Karius, Matt Target, Murphy, Isaac, Lascelles, Manquillo, Lewis, Matt Ritchie, Darlow, Dummett, Anderson, Carrick, Bonswell, Turner Cook, Giliepski, Nwadi, White, and Murphy. A few of these players will probably go out on loan, but a few players that I do want to sell. is Fraser, Ritchie or Murphy. To be honest, I'm probably going to sell Fraser Forster and probably going to sell Matt Ritchie. I'm going to keep Murphy here at the club. So they're the 2 players that I am going to list to the transfer. Is Matt Ritchie, the 32-year-old, and I'm going to list up not Fraser Forster, Ryan Fraser is who I'm on about. Fraser Forster, I don't know where that comes from. That's the Southampton player. But then, I'm going to come back to you when I've added a few players to the shortlist that we could potentially sign. So then, coming back to the shortlist of players that we've got, some of these are linked to Newcastle. Some of them I've just picked out off my own occasion that I think would be realistic to Newcastle. So we've got Christian Pulisic, the Chelsea left wing, right wing, left mid, the LeBron James of soccer, as everyone likes to call him. Then you've got Evan Ndicka from Frankfurt, Marcus Thuram, Cody Dram, Maximino Perron, I could be pronouncing him wrong, Yannick Carrasco, Armando Broja, Marcus Edwards, Maxime Cornet, and Maxime Lecroc. Is a few players there that we could potentially sign. You've got to look at the budget that we've got. The current budget, we haven't got our fully financial things. I'm pretty certain we haven't got the total budget yet. I'm not 100% sure going on that, but you guys can let me know. Oh, the current budget, we've got £271 million. So then, we're going to simulate the training. We're going to simulate past the pre-season, and we've got an email already coming in from Kieran Trippier saying, "Greetings, boss, on behalf of the whole team, I wanted to welcome you to Newcastle United. It's very exciting times." So then, let's go to the office, let's go to the calendar, and let's sim the pre-season. I'm not really bothered about the pre-season. If we do well, we do well. We'll see what emails we get through and see who has been, who are players that we could potentially. 9 emails, scout reports come back. We've got a transfer offer for Fraser, Sim, Maxim, and Matt Ritchie. I'm gonna delete them ones and say Maximin. Ryan Fraser to go to Benfica for 6.7 million. I'm gonna see if I can get 7 million for Ryan Fraser here to go to the Portuguese division. I'm just going to see if I can try and get 7 mil from Benfica. They say they do want it. And then Matt Ritchie for 2.1. I'm probably not going to get him for any more, so he's going to go to the Turkish division and play for Fenerbahce. So all these are coming through, so we can have a look at these players that we could potentially be looking at here for this season. So Ewan Dicker is an 81 rated at 22. He's probably going to grow. Marcus Thuram 79, 68 there, 70, 85, 75, 78. We haven't got back from Maxime Cornet yet, and then we're just waiting on that. But there's some decent players there, but you guys can pick out which one interests you and we could potentially sign. So we're just going to advance through the calendar, see what else we can get. Also, I'm gonna go through the squad off video and list up players that I think should be loaned out of this club and stuff like that. So we got a 2-1 win, a 0-0 draw. Is there any more emails coming in? We've got 9 more emails. Wilson. I don't really want to sell Matt Target back to Aston Villa. We've got another transfer offer coming in the French division. Fraser Forster is getting some. Matt Ritchie has been sold, so I missed that scene there. Maxon Cornet, 79 rated, 22.5 million. There's interest in Brojev for PSV. Probably not someone that I'm going to get because we've got striker options at the minute. So that could be a January job if we needed to. Timber has gone to Napoli. So then, let's sim this game and hopefully we can get a result. 2-0 win, Callum Wilson and Joe Linton getting on the score sheet. Does that put us into the knockout stages? No, it hasn't. So we're into the Premier League. We've got a bit of budget, bit of money for that then. So the first game of the season is the only game that I'm going to play in this episode. We take on Leeds United at St James's Park. Youth monthly scout report come back, and then we've got a transfer offer for Jamal Lascelles and another transfer offer for Elliot Anderson, the man that was at Bristol Rovers last year, a player that I think we should potentially loan out. So then, where's he going? We've got a cutscene here. Ryan Fraser. Is he going to Benfica or is he going to Marseille? He's off to Marseille. Have I done well on this one? They give us a D. They give us a D on that one. We've got a good squad depth for him, say Maximilian Elliot Anderson, but we're probably going to get players in. Manquillo loan offer to go to Lyon. I'm going to accept that. I could be a bit stupid going on that deal, but Javar Manquillo, he can go out on loan to Lyon for a year. So then, we're just advancing to this first game of the season against Leeds United. Calvert-Lewin has gone to Milan going off that. Southampton have just signed Martin Zum... I don't know, I'm not going to try and butcher that name. So it looks like this has gone through here. Javar Manquillo going out on a loan to Lyon. Is going to enjoy the French. For 12 months, he's gone for the year. Have I done that? Good job there. We've got good squad depth on that. So they've said I've got to do a good job. Manchester United done any transfer business as yet? I just seen something come up. So Arsenal, Liverpool have signed Julian Brandt. Arsenal signed Pau Torres. Manchester United have won the race for Theo Hernandez. PSG have signed Gaya. And we've not really done much business yet. So then, we're nearly at this game against Leeds United at St James's Park. We've got a transfer offer here for Joe Linton. He's definitely not going anywhere. More like Linton. Not Joe Linton. Linton. So, the only game of the episode, Alexander Isaac is requesting to get game time here. I don't really know if I want to start Callum Wilson for this game. I'm not going into the press conference for this one. Their lineup is Meslier, Christensen, Strout, Cooper, Burpo, Roker, Mashkumik, Anderson, Sinistera, Gelhart, and Seamaker. Our lineup is Pope, Trippier, Star, Bottom, Byrne, Joelinton, Gamares, Willock, Almiron, and Callum Wilson, and Saint Maximin. Come on then. St James's Park. It's a new era. Can we win some trophy with Newcastle? Leeds United to kick off here at St James's Park. C markers. Rocker. It's the first game I've played with the Newcastle squad, so it'd be interesting to see how we do. Kieran Trippier. Into Joe Willock. Joe Willock now. Almiron. Kieran Trippier. Forward. Almiron. Bruno Guimaraes is lost it there in the middle of the park. Here come Leeds. Liam Cooper. Christensen. Into Joe Gelhardt. Out wide here. Chance here for Leeds. He takes a shot. It's wide a goal. Nick Pope now plays it short to Botman. Now Dan Burn. Joe Linton. Switches the player there to Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier now looks for Miguel Almiron. Lewiston Stella. Into Brandon Harrison. Now looks forward into Joe Gelhardt. Joe Gelhardt tried to dink Nick Pope. He cleared Joe Willock. Out wide into Almiron. Goes back here. Kieran Trippier. Almiron. Forward. Callum Wilson. Dinked over the top. Joe Willock's in on goal here for Newcastle. Christensen. Brendan Aronson. Oh, that's going to have been a bad challenge. Advantage been played there. Bad line up. I'm just diving in here at this point. Trying to win the ball back here, Newcastle. Say Maximin. Puts it into Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson. It's through here on goal. Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson is hit the crossbar. That could have been a chance there for Newcastle to take the lead here against Leeds United. Lewiston Estella. Into Rocker. Gelhardt. Into Brendan Harrison. Great challenge there by the Englishman Kieran Trippier. Joe Willock. Out wide into Miguel Almiron. Chance here, Almiron. He's still going forward. Almiron takes the shot. Safe hands by Elan Meslier. Bruno Guimaraes. Joe Willock. Callum Wilson. Joe Linton. Into Callum Wilson, first time shot. There's so many chances firing here for Newcastle. We just can't seem to put one in the back of the net. Junior Firpo. Joe Willock. Brendan Harris. Lewiston Estella. 15 minutes left for the first half. They're still goalless. Surprised it's not like 2-0 Newcastle. Nick Pope. Into Dan Burn. Dan Burn messing it around at the back here. Could be in a sticky situation. Star. Cleared it away. Caught the ball here to Leeds. Just stand them up. Oh, he's absolutely done yet. Chance here. Believed to take the lead. Nick Pope. He's there. He's the number 22. Kieran Trippier now looking to break here. Almiron. Out wide into his other flank. Saint Maximin. Saint Maximin. He cuts back. Gives it. Callum Wilson turns. Elan Meslier. Kieran Trippier is calling for the short option into Almiron. Back to Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier floating one into the box. Joe Willock gonna win it. Dan Burn into Saint Maximin. Lewiston Estella. Brendan Aronson. Ball over the top into Joe Gelhardt. He takes it down. Now falls into Willock. Willock now Nick Pope. Dan Burn. Forward. Joe Linton. Forward again to Callum Wilson. A minute. Pushed a stoppage until it is half time. Botman puts it out for a throw in. Junior Fippo. Lewis to the Sterler. Now Joe Gelhardt plays it across, clears that away. We're near that, and that is half time. 0-0, goalless here at St James's Park. Newcastle have had chances in this game. We have had the chances, we just can't seem to convert them. Just haven't seemed to convert them. So then, second half, can we make this game a bit more exciting? Can we spice it up this game? Can we maybe break the deadlock? Hopefully we find out in the second half. Dan Burn. Joe Linton. He's lost it. Brendan Harrison. Now Christensen here for Leeds. Into Joe Gelhardt. Oh, chance here. Brendan Harrison puts a challenge in there, wins it back. Chance here for Leeds. Lewis to Nastera. Plays it in. Good save from Nick Pope. Call the ball to Leeds. The number 9 to whip it in. Nick Pope comes and safely collects it. Now rolls it out to Kieran Trippier. Referee getting shown the yellow. Warning there, gone to Lewis to Nastera. Joe Willock. Out wide into Miguel Almiron. Now sees the overlap of Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier just doing a bit too much on the ball. Kieran for my liking. When he's meant to be a right back. Liam Cooper. One back. Callum Wilson. Now Joe Linton. Joe Linton taking it to the out wide. Cuts back. Needing the support. Goes to the edge of the box. Joe Willock. Joe Gelhardt. Out wide and now into Christensen. As you can see there, Gerard Moreno has moved from the Spanish division to the Premier League to the Gunners. Oh, Joe Willock has lost it. I can see this game being a 0-0 draw here. Unless there is some changes that happen and spice up the game. Say Maximin. Needed that run of Joe Linton. He's seen him. Good defending there by Pascal Struijk. Now into Brendan Harrison. Advantage being played for Leeds. Brendan Harrison up against Dan Burn. Chance here. Penalty has been awarded. Botman has been shown a yellow card and a penalty has been awarded to Leeds United. I'm going to bring on... I don't know who to bring on. I'm going to bring Longstaff on for Joe Willock. I would have liked Isaac to be on that bench, but he's on the reserve, so I might have to sort out my sub bench. But penalty's been awarded, and Botman has been shown the yellow card, so Joe Willock is off for Longstaff. I think Rodrigo's on, so Lewis to the Nastera is up to the penalty shot, and it's Penenka. Nick Pope and Leeds United have taken the lead here at St James's Park. 66 minutes. Newcastle 0, Leeds United 1. Lewis to the Nastera is taking the lead. Come on then. Out wide now, Miguel Almiron. Back into Longstaff. Longstaff now, Joe Linton. St. Maximin. So Brendan Harrison is off for Rodrigo. 20 minutes left in this game. I don't really want to start off the season on a loss. Well, I like to start it on 3 points, but it's not deserved from Leeds. It's not deserved. Almiron. Now look to play in Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson bursting for pay. Callum Wilson. It just hasn't been Liam Cooper. He's coming off to replaced by Robin Cox. Callum Wilson got to be burying that man. Joe Linton. Now Callum Wilson. Now dink over the top. See St. Maximin. St. Maximin. He's hit the crossbar. Miguel Almiron. Now inside. Longstaff. He's lost it. Come on. Joe Gelhardt. Now Rodrigo. Junior Firpo. Joe Gelhardt. Now Lewis Dinistera, the goal scorer for Leeds. Chance here. It's not another penalty! 3 penalties in the same game. Kieran Trippier, I thought he won the ball there. It's not again Lewis Dinistera, and he's been shown a red card. It's 2-0. Kieran Trippier is going to miss the Aston Villa game. Chris Wood on for Callum Wilson and John Joe Shelby on for Joe Linton. Ten minutes left this game. This is already not a good start. St. Maximin. Dan Burn. Now switches it. Almiron is in. Dinks it in. Trying to look towards Chris Wood. Newcastle 0 then. Leeds 0. Leeds 2. Dinistera with the brace. Newcastle down to 10 men. Good block. It just hasn't been deserved. Ball played across. It's free. Game, set, match here at St James's Park. It just hasn't been deserved. John Joe Shelby. Or Gelhardt. Chance here for 4 maybe. Nick Pope. Double save. That is full time at St James's Park. It's not the start to this season we want. You could hear there was boos. It's a long way, it's a long season ahead. But Newcastle United 0, Leeds United 3. Kieran Trippier will be suspended for the Aston Villa game, which is the next game, which is going to be the next game of the episode. Looks like Villa lost their game, or they've not played their first game yet. We'll just look at the standings and see if they have played their game. They have not played their game yet. They've got a game first. So then, that is where the first episode is going to be wrapped up. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this. Hopefully I can keep bringing you episodes there and then. But if you have enjoyed this one, you know what to do. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on to be notified when I do upload this career mode episode. Thank you for watching, and up the mics.